Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Red, and we are going to start today's stream of day two with my other partner, Blue. Yo, Blue.
Yes, this is your host, Blue.
So, yesterday, just as host Blue said, we cannot expect a short because there was a gap up opening on the upside. But as we can see, just like our host Blue said, that gap up opening got taken out by the news scandal. We could not expect a short there. This liquidity point that I marked did not work. It just shot upwards to the upside. Now, why this is happening? There are maybe some people's questions that there are things like people say even if there is a geopolitical relations are decreasing, why does gold still decrease? Should not it shoot up because it is called a safe haven? Well, that is because when there is a risk of geopolitical risk, the oil spikes, then there's an inflation fear, there are rate hike expectations, the interest rate. People expect the interest rate to hike, and that is why the gold falls. The rate hike channel is currently overpowering the usual safe haven channel. The thing is that the the present Middle East conflicts like US Iran strikes are increasing the inflation concerns largely because Tehran declared the Strait of Hormuz would be closed, which is driving oil prices higher and higher. How do you see oil? Yo, Blue, how do you see oil?
US oil.
Yes, as you can see, the oil is climbing upside, just like I said. Why oil is climbing upside? That is because because of the Strait of Hormuz, Tehran declared it would be closed. Now, because of higher oil prices, there is higher expected inflation in the market. And because of higher expected inflation in the market, markets are betting that the Fed will need to hike interest rates to control it. Markets are pricing it a nearly 70% chance of a September rate increase. As you can see, gold pays no interest. When the interest rates are up, holding bonds or cash in hand becomes relatively more attractive than holding gold, just so you could get more profit. So gold gets sold off. And there's also maybe because why the safe haven part of gold is not working. That is because in during this year the gold reached all-time high, and many people booked profits. That is why people are not entering this right now to buy. There is also a there is also something that Fed Chair Kevin Walsh is making his first congressional testimony this week, and the CPI is out. The retail sales are out. Both are being watched closely for the confirmation of the rate hike path. Now, central bank has been buying gold. Reported that buying looks weaker this year, but the World Gold Council's alternative data suggests unreported purchase actually rose. China's net gold imports are up nearly 3x quarter over quarter. So maybe the headline numbers don't show, but there is still an extremely high demand of gold right now. Well, the CPI has been released. We do not know whether US and Iran tensions can escalate or de-escalate because this is the wild card. If this turns into a broader conflict, the safe haven bid could eventually overwhelm the rate hike logic and flip gold sharply upside. But if it cools down, both oil and hike fears are getting cold. This would mostly make gold continue its bearish downside, but it could remove the selling pressure. Maybe it could go a little bit downwards. What do you think, Blue?
Yes, I agree
Hello.
with you. Yes, I agree with you. If this conflict widens, the gold might overwhelm it.
Hmm. So the yesterday, just like you said, CPI data has been released, which made gold take out the gap down opening on the upside right now, but it continued a little bit to the downwards. So right now we can see on our chart this is of the US oil. It is in an extremely high amount of, you can see it went from $71 on the gap up opening and went and shot up till $81. That's a $10 increase. And in US oil it is an extremely high amount. Now let's go to the gold. increasing, and how Blue's analysis about gold reaching its all-time high has actually reached itself. So now we need to understand what will gold do furthermore in this week. So yes, it is continuing to the downwards. CPI did went up, took out the high of Tuesday, high of Monday. Now we could expect gold to continue downwards till the 3942 level. Yo, Blue. Yo,
Yes,
Blue.
yes,
Is the stream working?
yes, the stream is working.
Well, that's good. Okay. So yeah, we are on. We need to mark now the previous day highs and lows. First of all, as you can see, bruh, there is an extreme amount of pressure right here in this area. Okay, as you could say, it is kind of a support zone. You know, like right here, it like this place bump down, shot up, bump down, shot up, came down, shot up, and then came down, and then the news candle happened. So yeah, let's go to the 4 hour. It is this is kind of a support zone right here. As you can see, this price zone is not kind of breaking. So just like our host Blue said about the gap down opening, it is working. Yo, Blue, what you said was correct.
Yes,
I guess there is PPI news, and today Fed chair wash testimony is going to come. I don't know why, but this week on the third 14 there was an extremely high news with a high amount of news. Now there's another PPI releasing. The Fed's chairman Wash's testimony is going to be released. Then there's going to be retail sales at 16 July. There are many kind of news in this week, so we need to be careful during this week. What do you think, Blue?
yes. I think we should be careful, or else we'll go broke.
Hmm. So now let's go to the 4 hour time frame. We are heavily bearish right now too because the gap liquidity has been taken out. I don't believe. I believe. I don't believe that it is going to now reach the upside. It is going to take this right here, maybe take this low, but it is going to take this, and maybe then it can respect this zone or upside. We do not know because it keeps respecting here this zone, but you never know when it is going to break, and when it does break, it is going to go down really fast. We still don't know if or when gold is going to reverse to the upside because up till now gold has been moving downwards at an alarmingly fast rate, just like how it went to the upside start at the starting of this year. So there are many reports. I think Bloomberg or was it BlackRock? I don't know which CEO just said, but that gold was going to reach 6,000 or the 8,000 level this year. But the weight is going down. It has a slight chance. But what can you say when you look at the weekly time frame? As you can see, The gold has been shooting upwards, so you'd never know when it does shoot, at the coming end of this year to the upside. Right now, I believe it has been taking the liquidity right here because this is a major liquid swing of the earth for over the upside, and that is why it has been respecting for so many times. But when it does taking out, we could expect an huge movement to the upside. What do you think, Blue?
Yes, I agree with you. If this is a major swing, that's why it's getting respected. And if it breaks, I think the weekly just like is very will become proper bearish. Right now, I don't think weekly is bearish, but rules wise.
Yes, you are correct. Maybe that is why it needs to, take a liquidity or a liquidity of the weekly swing for it to move upwards because many CEOs of top investing companies say gold is going to reach all-time high again this year. You told me about that, Blue, like how it is going to be, how someone's CEO said it is going to reach 8K. What do you think about them?
I think they are right. I mean, they have high connections. They they probably also do insider trading. Um, they might know what we don't. They they should know what we don't.
Well, yeah, that is correct. The investors are heavily in this, and they know extreme amount of connections. While we do retail trading, they are heavily into insider trading. Yeah, the investors show know their stuff. Yeah, well, in my opinion, I think price is going to reach this level. What do you think, Blue?
Yes. After taking the liquidity, this the price is going here. The 420 around 4020 level.
As you could see, there was an liquidity right here, and the slanting slope liquidity, but it got taken out. So we can now only expect it to go downwards correctly right now. Well, in my opinion, if you ask me, gold has a heavily high amount of chance to go downwards. We could, and there might be a move here. We can expect short, place it right above this liquidity point right here, and target this right here, this thing right here. Same. What do you think, Blue? Because it just take out this liquidity, so liquidity right here.
Um, Red, I think.
Hmm?
Red, I think if the swing breaks, this break swing, uh, this price like swing break, then it's higher probability than jumping in right now.
Yes, you're right. Maybe if it, but the thing is, if we say it is going to break right, as you would see, there is an amount of, you could say there is an amount of sell buying pressure right here. You see, it shot upwards, then this candle came, shoot up, then went down, came, touched it, and then shot up. Are you seeing this? Blue.
Yes, I am seeing this.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. If, like if we go on the low time frame, we cannot expect any kind of thing to actually. That is the only thing I hate about these candles right here. You don't know when this thing is actually available right here. As you can see, there's a bump in the road right here at the point. What is this point? 403837 level, and this is also the fourth and below the bump in the road. That is why I think because of this new scandal, it takes cover. I sometimes don't understand this topic. Blue. Sometimes a new scandal breaks out, takes the liquidities, the previous liquidities, but still the bumps before the new scandal works with the bumps after the new scandal. Yo, Blue, check
Yes,
this out.
yes, I'm seeing this.
It just
It
happened
broke.
right now.
Hmm. But that's
Nothing
happened.
that's short there was going to work. But still, it has blocked, it has taken out uh, it has actually taken out. Well, it took out this liquidity right here. I took out this liquidity right here. And the only liquidity right now that is present is going to be this. So I'm heavily invested in gold going downwards till the 4023 level today. What do you think, Blue? I think
Yes, after this breakout confirms, I think there's no reason for gold to go up before hitting this level.
yes.
40.
Maybe it is going to form swings till it reaches the 4023 level. And then when it takes out the 4023 level, it could take out those swings that it made to the downside and then reach again till the, I guess, 4014 level. So this is
Yes,
for gold today. Let's go to the DXY chart. Is there anything I'm missing?
I don't think so.
Yes. Okay. There is nothing right now. So um hmm. Okay. Yep. I also think that there is nothing more left to see here on the gold. So yeah, let's go to the overtime. Let's go to the DXY chart. Well, so on DXY, let's go to the daily DXY. Yeah. So yesterday's candle took out the high. No, yesterday's candle did not manage to take out the high of, I believe, Monday's candle. Just like how gold took the high. No, yes, gold took the high because of the news candle. This did not manage to take out the high or the low of the previous month of this Monday's candle. Well, we are still on a. You can see there is a high amount of buying right here, and this is why I believe gold can break the buying zone uh, present, just like how I marked you. If you know how DXY and gold is in a little inverse correlation, and if this is heavily getting respected cleanly right now, we can expect for the buying zone on gold to break. What do you think? Yo,
Yes, yes. By the way, Blue, you have marked this zone which acts like a support, right?
yes,
If this gets supported, then gold should go downwards.
yes. You say you know that how DXY and gold is in an inverse correlation. If a buying zone is getting respected right now on DXY, then we could expect a high selling pressure on gold. Right now, I am heavily in bullish. I'm heavily bullish on DXY because, as you can see, it has just stepped into the buying zone. I can expect it to. It has taken out this liquidity right here. It took out this liquidity right here. This liquidity has not been taken out, so I should expect gold to. I should expect DXY to either take this liquidity swing to shoot upwards till here. This is my opinion. But just like yes, at the thing is, uh, maybe what do you think? I'm going to tell you about my opinion about it for after Blue tells me something. Yo, Blue, what do you think about right now the chart of DXY? Are you bullish or bearish?
I am bullish. I'm bullish
That
because
is what I think too. Well, the chart says it's bullish, but I don't know why. But the news scandal has shown DXY to be bearish. Well, it is bullish if you see it behind the scenes, but the heavy red candle that formed, the heavy news candle that formed at the 5 p.m. is making it go down. We do not know if it is maybe because of price reaching 101 level, $101, because DXY needs to be around 100 level to for it to be you know considered safe. If it is 101 level, well, that is why interest rates are hiking, or there is a fear of them getting hiked. So maybe the news was for them to reach back to the 108 level, 100 level, and remain there. So, well, I am a little bullish on DXY too, but I don't think so. It is going to break its all-time high because DXY is a currency, not like gold or anything. So it should now, maintain a consolidation phase or go down, because you cannot understand how or say anything about a currency reaching all-time highs or all-time lows like it is not an asset. What do you think, Blue?
yes, I agree with you. Well, by the way, can you check the higher time frame bias of DXY? Hello, Red.
Yes, I've placed the higher time frame chart. This is the higher time frame chart. The most DXY ever reached was 110 level, as you can see. Many times it when it goes into a high, it goes in a consolidation phase. We can expect this to high and this to be a consolidation phase right here. As you can see, gold has been increasing. Whoa, whoa, gold has been increasing for the past year, but DXY cannot be compared to gold in a way because dollar is a cash asset, while gold is another kind of asset, that you can expect prices to increase or decrease just like houses are. You cannot expect a fixed type of currency to increase or decrease in an extremely high amount of way, because if it increases so high, then it is going to fall at an even alarmingly rate, just like how it reached its all-time high and in 140 at $114 on the October of 2022. Then it went down and remained in a consolidation phase. Now it went up till the 110 level and it is remaining itself in a consolidation phase. It has nearing this liquidity swing right here. Well, then we can expect DXY to enter bearish downwards and then shoot up and then go to the. This is what I'm expecting right now for this year's input. What do you think, Blue?
Yes, I agree with you.
Well, right now I believe that the chart is that the DXY is going to reach this liquidity right here because it is entering. Well, as you can see, when I told you there was a high buying zone here. This could be proved again by this latest candle that has just formed. Are you seeing this?
I'm seeing this. Adobe is
The
being
price
formed.
went down. Yes, the price went down, and because of the buying zone there, it shot up like a doji and has become a doji.
Yes,
Well, that is all I have to say right now for DXY. Do you need to put any input for DXY?
Mm,
Do
no, no, I don't.
okay. Well, as you can see in the lower time frame on the 15-minute chart, there was a resting liquidity right here, or we can expect a short liquidity till here. It just got taken out. Well, there is still liquidity on the swing low right here. I can expect because it has taken out this liquidity to shoot a little upwards, or it could continue down till here and then shoot up. Right now, this is what I expect on the lower time frame. Well, then I guess this is it for today. The price has actually reached till here. It took out this and now it is kind of consolidating right now. Well, it should consolidate because it just take out this extremely high consolidation phase. There's an extremely high amount of liquidity getting frozen up right now. It broke out, took that liquidity. We don't know if it will continue to the upside or it will continue to the downside. Go in this buying zone right here and then shoot upwards. Well, this is it for today. What do you think, Blue? Are we missing something or no?
I don't think we are missing anything.
Hmm?
I don't think we are missing anything.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for today. This was day two of learning trading with red and blue. We please follow us, and we'll welcome you tomorrow on day three. Thank you.